like, oh, is that what I'm gonna watch now? Then I'm like, they're gonna love it. Oh shit, where's my one?
You don't need anything. You don't need anything right now, because for everyone watching online, back to the video format that we used to do.
Yes.
Beecham here is going to try for the first time a VR porn experience.
Yes. Right, we said we'd do it.
Said we'd do it. And my VR porn collection, let's say, is expansive.
It is.
It got to the point where I was downloading more videos just to make the collection bigger instead of watching them. So I'm more of like an avid entrepreneur.
I'm so nervous.
I look into great detail. I want to collect every VR porn video there is.
In 5 minutes, I'm just imagining myself virtually fucking a dude up the ass. Like, this is how much I trust you. Like.
That's brave to think you're going to be fucking him.
No.
In 5 minutes, you'll see.
Oh,
you'll see.
I'm so nervous.
I'm going to first of all turn down my speakers. So. But don't worry, your speakers work fine. First of all, test if the headset fits your face.
It fits. Oh wow!
Fits well?
It came straight on.
Yeah, it should do that. So you'll notice right now you're not watching porn in there.
No, I'm looking at Echo VR, Echo Combat.
Cool. Well, for everyone at home, I'm going to give you
Obviously, he can't show you what I'm watching, but he is going to vividly describe it.
So the first video I'm going to show you is a glimpse into what VR porn is like as a normal viewing experience.
Okay.
No specialist shit here. So place your headset on and let me sort it out.
Oh my god.
Can you see, is everything happening?
No, nothing's happening, but I've got pumping music. I've got porn music.
Nothing.
No?
Nothing at all.
No?
Alright, bear with me. Let me just make sure. You have to set the mode correctly.
I had some pumping techno music going on then. The guy better be fucking in tune to this.
Oh, I see. Bear with me, because there's a little bit of troubleshooting I need to do.
No.
I just need to load up the Bedoink player again. Oh boy.
Is it in?
Oh boy, you're in.
Am I in?
Oh boy, you're in.
Literally, I'm in.
So I'll press escape. So you can. Right, this is just an experience, right? Can you see straight? Is it working?
Holy shit!
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is she so big? You were ginormous. I'm a giant right now.
Yeah, this is a for people watching at home wondering what you can see is
giant porn.
A music video stylized to porn. So some normie shit.
Hello.
To get him into it. So I'm going to skip forward ahead in the video.
Okay.
Bit more. Oh wait. Oh here.
Oh hey!
Yeah.
Man, giants look just like normal people. That ass is so close to my face. That is a rectum. Hello. Oh my god, I can see inside him. What is going on? Whoa!
Let's skip forward a bit more.
Oh my god, why is it getting closer? Stop! So vivid. Oh my days. Like, I've never had an ass that close to my face before.
You are missing out.
And it's not like a normal sized human bum. It is like, imagine you are a smaller giant and there are bigger giants. It is in your face and everything's so big. The size of the actual ass was the size of my entire face.
So it's strange, isn't it?
It is very odd.
It appears 3D.
Yes.
And it somehow, because it's only obviously a flat image, how they're pulling off that effect, I don't know quite the magic behind it. But yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That was intense.
Enough of the normal things. So now I'm going to give you something video game related.
Okay.
Have you ever played a A game called Metal Gear Solid 5.
No, but I know enough about it.
Are you aware of this?
I'm aware of the characters. Yeah.
So this one is a bit strange. It's a bit strange. Okay. So I'll see if I can get this.
So it's not clickbait. This video game. Oh my days. Oh. Okay.
Look straightforward. Look straightforward. There we go.
Oh, okay. Why are you looking deep into my eyes?
Yeah, she's kind of creepy.
What? Are we in prison?
So
we're in prison right now. Like, okay. I mean, well, okay. I'm bigger than usual. This is good.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
So Beecham is currently having intercourse with Quiet.
Yeah, I mean, she's not saying a word. I guess.
No, she lives up to her name.
Yeah, she does indeed. I mean. This is odd because it's not like real live sort of aspect ratio, you know what I mean? Like everything is bigger and closer and further away. I'm not lying, that's actually making me motion sick. And I don't get motion sick. Like I feel ill in my experience right there. I felt like I was hovering.
You felt ill this time.
Oh.
Let me get you something that I thought would make you even sicker.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
So I don't know how to explain this one. I'm going to let you watch. I'm gonna stay quiet for a second, just as Beecham explains.
What the fuck? Whoa! What is she doing? What are you doing? No, I don't like it. What the? Ah! what am I? Ah! Like, I don't like it. What is she doing?
What can you see?
Everything.
What's happening?
She is rubbing me against it. Don't put me inside. No, she put me inside. What? I'm inside! Don't do it again! Oh, okay. Oh no, I don't want to look at the insides. I'm good, man. I'm good. There's a reason that goes in there and nothing else. Fucking. Well, I say nothing else, you know what I mean. Oh, the noise! I can still hear it! I don't like it.
See if you guys can hear it.
Oh, that's odd.
Would you care to tell me what you saw? Explain to the audience who have not seen that video at all.
Let's just say a very ginormous animated lady picks you up as if you are just nothing and then uses you as a tool of sexual pleasure. And you don't stay on the outside. No, I'm going to be seeing that in my nightmares for the rest of my life. She has enough of on the outside, and eventually she just goes.
Yeah.
And it's all the way to the top.
She really puts you in the vagina, right?
Yeah, right in. I'm a new man after that. I've seen things.
So that's basically what VR porn is.
I don't like it.
Oh, I had the last one to show you.
Oh no.
This one is back to a normal one.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm okay with normal.
I mean,
hey, if I'm again, no dudes, please.
No dudes. No dudes. No dudes or dude. So let me just make sure this is normal. Can you see?
Yep.
What's happening?
What's happening? You're advised to sit up to have the proper range of motion. Okay. Oh, hello.
Let me skip forward a little bit.
Okay. It's more like music video stuff. Like. Oh
man. No. That is the wrong one I want to show you. Keep it on.
Oh, dear me.
Keep it on, friend. This might be the one I wanted to show. Where are you?
Oh, okay, I'm on the floor.
You in a tent?
No, I'm not in a tent. No, I'm in a living room, and a woman is standing above me, looking at me.
Okay, it's not that one.
Oh man, this is making me motion sick, and I play VR without getting motion sick.
The other one will have to wait for another time. I don't think it's on here.
That's fine.
But How was your experience?
Like, the first one, the music video was like, I mean, you can't really, that was too much of a compilation to do anything with. The second one, I mean, I can see some big fans of that particular lady character very much enjoying that. Very much. It did make me feel motion sick, only because of the way everything was spaced. Do you know what I mean? Like, things were really close and so far away at the same time, and it just felt odd. You were in a really odd... And
So when you play VR in the past, did you get motion sickness anyway? Or no?
No.
Strange.
No. It was that second video that set me off. I think the third one was okay. Well, it wasn't okay. It was horrifying. But in terms of motion sickness, only the second video really...
Really?
Off. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Man. I think the third one, even though it didn't make me motion sick, it made me want to be sick.
I'm glad I showed you the third one. So the third one again is the one where a big 3D CGI lady placed Beecham in her cooch.
Used me!
Good.
Used me like a piece of meat!
I'm glad you've seen it.
Should we swap seats now? So I'm not a midget?
Yes.
Yeah, let's swap seats. Quick interlude. Back to our normal positions. So we are at proper heights to each other.
Look at that.
Isn't that better?
That's lovely.
Maybe if we... Can we do that?
Let's just place the microphone. Wait.
I'm breaking everything.
Okay.
There we go.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
So, that audio's probably like...
I need to check some notes.
Okay.
Tell me, Beach. Have you been playing any video games this week?
I have been continuing on my Subnautica journey.
Oh.
I had a very interesting experience where I was just minding my own business, building a base. I'm building a base now.
Yeah, cool.
Which
underwater?
Underwater.
Nice.
And then I had this alien sort of pop up on my screen quite unexpectedly, and it did scare me a little bit. I was like, what's happening? And she's like, what are you? I'm like, what are you? Like, cheeky son of a bitch. Like, you're infiltrating my vision right now.
Yeah.
But no, apart from that, it's making me frustrated, but in a good way. Like, trying to figure out what to do next, sort of frustration.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the game, but once I'd done like all the objectives that I had, outside of like the clues where you get like a picture and you got to find that pod. Outside of that, the normal stuff, I'm sort of up to date. So I've got a little free roam time to build my base and stuff until the next objective sort of pops up for me, I suppose. Yeah. But yeah, that's been pretty fun. Apex, been playing Apex. Still playing Apex. Like I said, turns out I am rather good. I even did a stream where I got 4 wins or 5 wins in a short period.
Like, won the game?
Won the game.
Or did your teammates win the game?
No, I won the game. Right? They don't do shit. I carry their ass.
Any word on the solo mode of Apex yet?
No. They done a patch where they made Gibraltar and Caustic better because they have big hitboxes and their win rate is incredibly low. They added a new perk where they take 10% less damage, which makes them a more viable pick.
Yeah, I used to play as Gibraltar. Yeah. He's the big black dude with the shield.
He's the big...
he's the big African American.
No,
dude.
He's not. He's Kiwi. He's more like New Zealandy. He is
not white.
Doesn't necessarily mean African American.
I thought he was African American.
No, he's like New Zealand. He's a Kiwi. Samoan. Yes.
Like The Rock.
Like The Rock. Exactly like The Rock, actually. Brother. Is that racist?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I mean, anything's racist.
Oh, that's true.
But I played as Gibraltar for a bit.
He's a more viable pick now, so you might have a more enjoyable experience as him.
I've deleted the game.
Or not?
No.
Then, okay, fair enough.
I'm waiting for that solo mode to come out, and
then you play it.
He had Fortnite is back on top anyway.
It is. From what I've seen, the last couple of days I've logged onto Twitch. Apex has been right, like maybe 5th.
Really?
Yeah, and then Fortnite sort
So
of.
what's the top 5 if Apex was 5th?
It was.
Didn't realize it fell that much.
Yeah, this week it was Fortnite, League of Legends, usually the top 2 anyway, and then it was. Is it the new Walking Dead game that came out?
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the. I think it was the Walking Dead game or
Days Gone?
No. World War Z, World War Z, the zombie game.
Wow.
That came out. That was 3rd, and then it was.
Hasn't that been out for a while? Or is that new?
I think it's new. Yeah.
Am I getting it confused with DayZ and then another?
Yeah, I think you
7 days. Oh.
Yeah, World War Z. I'm pretty sure it was that recently came out. So obviously that was going to be up in the top 5 anyway. And then it was something else I can't remember. And then it was Apex.
Wow.
So yeah, like Fortnite was in front of it by like 100,000 viewers.
Why do you think that is?
Well, basically they took a bunch of things that Apex got right, like the ping system, the respawn, your teammates, all that sort of stuff. They took the good things and then added it to Fortnite. And there's also like a world championship, I guess, mode on there now, where I think anyone can play up to it.
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Epic are going flat out to get this back on top, and so far it's working.
Well, yeah. Well, I think they overdue for updating the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Fortnite didn't change. Oh, actually, tell a lie. Fortnite has been constantly evolving and adapting and adding new, interesting things. Yeah. So, fair play to it. I'm still not going to play it. I'm not going to play Apex either.
Yeah.
I love playing other things, but fair play to Fortnite for coming back.
Yeah, no, they definitely changed the genre. The genre of battle royales with the whole building feature. Personally, I prefer Apex because I'm more of just about gunplay and just player movement. That sort of skill range. Where the building was an extra mechanic. Where
I was very good at the building.
No, like that's the thing. I only really played it on the consoles because, for whatever reason, whenever I play a battle royale on my computer, my other computer now, it just blue screens almost the moment I jump out the dropship.
It's like your other computer has taste.
Yes. So I didn't really get into the whole Fortnite thing. The building on the console is just too slow.
Like I said, the building is, to be good at it, you need to be too twitchy fast for me to keep up with, and I couldn't do it.
And that's the thing, like, some people are so good at building, they don't need to shoot, because if they pick up a trap, they can build around you and put the trap in before you can take down a wall.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty
cool. It's happened to me.
That's pretty cool.
Like, the one game I managed to play on my computer before it blue screen, that is pretty much what happened to me.
Yeah.
I got trapped in and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And it was like metal walls, so they take ages to come down.
Yeah.
And then above me you put a trap and you can't get out, you die.
I mean,
so
the Fortnite is a game meant to allow people to show off, because that's how it gets more viewers on Twitch.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's fair enough.
But
people are going to do
that's
that.
the thing. That's what's happening in Apex as well. Not because obviously they're not good at building. They literally drop. I get it all the time. Whenever I'm not the jump master, they just drop straight away into the biggest crowd, so they can get because you have the banners at the beginning, don't you? And then it says like, oh, this guy's got like 6,000 kills.
Right.
Oh, he must be great.
Right.
Wait, he's only got 15 wins.
Yeah. Because he did jump down straight away.
Yeah, he just kills as many as he can and then he dies before the end.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all it is. Whereas I try and win. So I average maybe like 6 kills a game, but you'll have some people who get like 10 kills, but they never reach the end.
No.
Because they go into ham. I'm concerned of winning.
Or people like me, who I normally, when I played it, wait to drop out at a good looking time.
Yes.
So I normally try and jump on the drop ship that flies above the map, and I get no kills and I die instantly.
Well, there's your problem there. You're going for a hot zone. You want to land somewhere in the middle.
It's one time
you get shit gear, but
I jumped and I landed in the sea and died.
How?
I didn't even. I thought you could land on the rocks and the cliffs around the world. So like, I would do is like landed, and because we were out of bounds, the map then just pushed us off the rock and we just fell straight into the ocean. And we died instantly.
You shouldn't have done that.
No, I shouldn't have played the game.
The other last thing again is still Metro. So I figured out how this game works now.
Only took you 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's not like other Metros in terms of level design. So you drop into an area, and it's not a massive map. It's a fairly sized map, and you have one main quest, and then like 3 or 4 side missions to do in each map, and then you get back on the train, and then you move on.
Okay.
Some areas are much better than others. Some are incredibly boring. Some are really good. Like the one I'm in now, you're in a forest, and you have a pack of these mutant wolves that just every now and then your screen starts to rumble, your pad starts to rumble and the screen starts to shake, and then you have a massive pack that run through, and you have to reach like climb up a tree with a platform on it to escape them, otherwise they fuck you up.
That's cool.
But not only that, there's also a gigantic mutant bear that will also chase you if you don't get out of the way quick enough. It is fucking awesome.
All the areas designed by the same team, but same person?
Don't know.
I'd be interested to see like if they have different sort of designers for each area.
Probably, like, because the sand one, like there was a deserty place before this, which outside was pretty boring, I gotta be honest, but that had the part I was talking about last week where you go into the dark place and there's loads of spiders that get hurt by light scurrying around.
Alan Wake style.
Yeah, and all you can do is like listen for them.
Yeah.
That part was in that, which was the best part about the whole bit. But apart from that, I didn't really enjoy that bit. But yeah, it's.
There's a story taking you in. That's a no.
I'm still gutted with not in the Metro. Like that was the whole charm for the game for me in the first place.
It seems like any other game.
Yeah. Now it's taking it into a more normie direction, I guess.
Boo.
Where the whole lure of the Metro was what got me in the first place. It's a place where I'm not used to in games. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they added the whole sort of in the first game anyway. I can't remember. Oh, a little bit in the second game as well. A more paranormal side.
The first game was really cool.
Yeah.
Like it was so dark.
Yeah.
And everything was so dire. And I found as well in some places quite difficult.
Yeah.
And that's what I really enjoyed about
I love that about the first one. That made me a massive fan. But the second one again, that was decent.
Yeah.
But this one, I mean, it's Metro, but it's not. And I don't know. I didn't want it to. If this is the last game in the series, then I really didn't want it to go out like this. I wanted to end in the Metro where I started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Each to their own, I suppose. It's at the moment it's not shaping up to be the game I was hoping it would be. But
it's a shame.
It is. It is a shame.
I'll tell you about some video games.
Do it.
Okay. So I'll start with. I got 3 interesting stories this week.
Okay.
When I say interesting,
Yeah.
I mean interesting to me. so we'll see how we go. First of all, I completed Sekiro.
Yay!
The From Software's new Dark Soul-esque type game.
Answer me the question, does it need an easy mode?
No.
Oh.
No, it doesn't. It's not that hard when you really get into it.
Exactly, persistence.
I understand, like Dark Souls is hard because you have to block and roll and dodge, and like you have to do numerous things to avoid the enemy attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Sekiro, you have to parry.
Yes.
There is a dodge, but you don't use it that much. You have to parry. And as soon as you got the parrying down, like, you fight an enemy once or twice, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to fucking block everything he does.
Yeah, but these people want to do it first time.
Fucking...
Who wants to try?
I know, let me just mute my phone before it goes off again.
Oh my god, how fucking dare you? We're in the middle of a podcast.
What a fool I am.
My
so yeah,
god.
Sekiro was...
The 300 people that are going to be watching this because we got porn in the title going to be super disappointed in you, right?
So as soon as they log in and see two ginger men sitting down, already sweating.
Yeah, I'm wearing a jumper and it's 20 degrees outside.
It is warm in hot, sunny Wales.
It is.
So yeah, I completed Sekiro, and I was talking to my friend about it, and because I watched a bit of a strategy guide for one of the bosses, an optional boss who I was struggling with a bit.
Yeah.
But I've always said to my friend, like, I don't get the fucking story. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm not very good at reading dialogue and looking into it. I'm like, I just don't fucking get it. But I've been going on all these places online, like 4chan and everything, where people are talking about the game and like talking about the story fluently, and I'm like, how are you understanding this so quick?
That's it, yeah.
So I only found out after I had completed the game that you don't have to have it with Japanese voices. So I've been playing through the game in fucking Japanese. I didn't understand it. I'm not much of a reader anyway, so I had subtitles on because I assumed it was the only way to play the game. So I've been skipping through the words, and I'm like, I don't understand anything these people are saying. And like, I've been trying to play the game. I was struggling with where to go at certain points because obviously I didn't fucking hear it. And yeah, so I persevered through the game in a foreign language. But hey, it's over. It's done.
You've done it. Now, how is it out of 10?
Sekiro is a 7.
Ooh.
So it's pretty good.
That's not bad.
It looks nice. Well, everything looks nice these days.
Yeah.
It plays really well. There was no bugs.
Which is always nice.
Pardon me. And there's obviously 4 optional endings, or 4 endings in total, so there's a bit of replay value. It's a New Game Plus mode. I think it goes up to New Game Plus 7, adding a difficulty level each time.
Right.
So for the people who can't even complete it on their first playthrough, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, we want an easy mode. Who wants to try?
They give you an item at the end of your first playthrough as well, to start your New Game Plus, which actually makes the game a bit easier.
Okay.
By turning off, and I don't know if this is correct, but turning off chip damage from your box.
I don't know what chip damage is, and I don't know. I do know what a box is, but not that kind of box.
Blocks.
Oh. So you said box.
No. So chip damage is, say if you hold up your guard on a fighting game and you get punched, you'll still take a tiny bit of damage.
Okay, I get you.
So now in the New Game Plus mode, you can hold block potentially forever against one opponent,
right,
and he won't hurt you even a little bit every swipe. So it's a little upgrade. So it should be a little bit easier. But yeah, it goes up to New Game Plus 7. So loads of replay value.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff to collect. But for me, after I get through a game like that once, I don't want to get back into it.
That's fair.
At least for a while. I thought I locked myself out with a good ending, but it turns out I didn't. So I go back into it fairly quick, and I completed it in a good way. So yeah, Sekiro.
Yay! You don't want to find out how other ways you can end it?
I have looked it up on YouTube.
Oh, of course you did.
I know the ways you could have ended
my
it.
My mate done this, right? He bought a brand new game. I think it was God of War. That's it. Bought God of War, brand new. Played it for a couple of hours, and then watched the rest of it on YouTube. I was like, why?
That's stupid.
And he was like, oh, such a great game, innit? I was like, oh, yeah. And he's like, oh, I saw the ending. I was like, oh, you completed it, have you? He's like, oh, no, I watched someone else do it. And I just sat there, I look at him like,
What an ass.
Why? That's like 50 quid down the drain.
Yeah, you bought it when he was
He's like,
new.
oh, I'll finish it. I was like, no, you won't. I know you won't finish it. And he hasn't finished it.
What a waste.
What a waste.
What a waste.
He's done it more than once, and I want to hit him every time he says it.
The reason I won't play Sekiro again to see the endings was I knew basically with how to get the extra endings. 'Cause I got the best ending possible.
Right.
And 2 of the extra endings don't change the path or any of the bosses you fight at all. They just change the cutscene at the end. So I didn't want to play for the entire game again just to see a different cutscene at the end.
So, wait, what? So what do you do differently to get it then? Without giving anything away, because I haven't played it yet.
Basically, when you die at the end of the game... I'm joking. Basically, there's one bad ending, which is obvious because there's an option in there that allows you to side with bad people, maybe in a way.
Okay.
So that's obviously one ending.
Right.
If you go past that one, you'll fight all the same bosses, do all the same stuff. But I'm trying to think of how to describe it without giving it away. I don't think I can.
No, well, don't worry
the
about it.
ending involves doing the best ending involves doing a bunch of extra little optional steps.
Right.
Always talking to a different NPC in the game, following their side quest,
Okay.
and they'll give you an optional an item,
Right.
and that item you can use further on in the game to get the best ending.
Okay.
So that's the only way I can really give you a hint.
Cool. I will be jumping on that soon.
Good game.
As soon as I finish Metro, I'll be straight out picking up Tomb Raider, getting that done, and then Sekiro after that.
So,
Fuck, man.
so-
I'm not gonna have time to get
No.
Mortal Kombat out on release day. Oh well.
so I got abducted by a stranger. So I was outside playing. I was outside playing Pokemon Go.
Okay.
I went to town to get some meat because I wanted some food. And there was a raid going on in Pokemon Go. For anyone who hasn't played Pokemon Go, a raid is when you get a chance to fight a big legendary Pokemon in a group, and if you beat it, you have a chance to catch it.
Okay.
So I normally go out and play it on my own because I don't have any friends. So I saw a bunch of people doing a raid for a legendary Pokemon, and I was like, oh, sick. I can't do it on my own because it's too strong. So I'm going to sneak up by these guys and play look like I'm just looking at my phone, so they don't know I'm part of the team.
Yeah.
But I sat there and I walked up to them and I was catching this Pokemon and I was fighting it with them, and I had a chance to catch a Pokemon at the end, and I fucked up. I choked, and it was terrible. But then I said to one of the other boys that was there, short guy, long hair, kind of chubby, smelled like shit. He was like, oh, he had 2 phones. He was playing Pokemon Go on 2 fucking phones.
Really?
Yeah. 2 wires coming out of his pockets with power banks.
Oh my god.
And he was like, oh, I didn't catch it. I'm going to go to this other raid that's going on and try my luck again. And I was like, I really want a legendary Pokemon. I was like, can I come with you? And he was like, yeah, sure. Because they were all in the group anyway, so he might have just thought I was in the part of the group. Because it wasn't just like me just coming up to one person and be like, let me come with you to play Pokemon. So it was me, the dude, this really tiny girl,
Right.
about yay high, and 2 other guys.
Yeah.
Again, both of them long hair. They just fucking smelled so bad.
They're not used to being outside, right?
They're fucking gross.
The sweat gets to them.
Oh, honestly, they smelled
Perspiration for the nation, baby.
absolutely terrible. So it was us 5, and we were all formed some sort of group walking towards this next Pokemon raid.
You must have felt so cool.
And I was just like, what am I doing? Who are these people? I don't like strangers or new people much anyway. And I was walking through going, okay, I was talking to them a bit, and they were like telling me what their best Pokemon were, and I was like, haha, I don't know. just let me catch the things. So we were talking, and the guy that was leading the group, the first guy I was speaking to, said like, oh, it's up quite a steep hill, and I was like, it's okay, I have legs, I can surmount hills. And then, no word of a lie, the three guys started chatting about the gradient of the hill and if they would be able to walk it. And these guys are in their 20s, at least, and the girl was just there watching them, and I was just like, I don't mind walking up the hill. At first, I thought they were joking. I was like, yeah, I'm lazy, like I don't want to walk up a hill. But then they were like, oh, it's okay, I'll drive us all. The guy said. I was like, okay, sure. So we all went to this guy's car. It was covered with litter. It was.
That's kind of like my car, in all fairness.
No,
I can't
it was
hate the guy,
much worse.
Really?
Much worse.
What are you trying to say? My car's bad?
Like, when I sat in there, my feet were... like, the rubbish was above my feet. And it's not like I could have, like, placed them anywhere. It's just above my feet. So, obviously, I sat in the front. And the tiny girl that came with us was made to sit in the middle between the two smelly dudes. And he took me off for a drive. And I caught the legendary Pokemon.
Hey! And what's the Pokemon's name? What kind of Pokemon is it?
His name is Latios. And he's a dragon that flies.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched Pokemon in many moons.
But yeah, my tendency to say yes and agree to people led me to that situation.
Hey, but at least you left with the Pokemon, right?
I did.
There
but
we go.
I
Fucking
got
nerd.
But
let me tell you how this situation actually went. They got to the new place and you went, listen, you little shit! I'm gonna catch a Pokemon! It's pretty much how it went.
I demanded they help me.
Yeah.
But more importantly,
this is what I'm waiting for. Can't wait for
I have been playing a Japanese hentai visual novel.
On his own.
Yeah, on my own, of course. Of course, I'm waiting for my girlfriend to start the other one with me. I just got my notes because a lot happened. So I stopped the Civil War because I'm a good guy.
You're a good dude.
And because of my actions... Remember, I have 4 wives right now. Because of my actions, I went back to this kingdom that my character originated, or started, the Starting Village Kingdom.
Yes.
And the king gave me a promotion to a 100 knight is the name of the knight I am now.
A 100.
A 100 knight.
Not a 99.
This allows me to have 6 wives. But first of all, I have to go through the ceremony.
Of course you do.
To get promoted.
Of course you do.
And the way you get promoted in the game was... Let me just double check. One of my wife's sisters,
okay,
that was a princess in the kingdom, had to make out with me.
Of course she did.
So my character, with his other 4 wives behind him, was hitting on one of the wives' sisters whilst they had to make out so that he could become a better knight and allow him to have an extra 2 wives.
Standard.
It was great. It was great, and the sister of the other girl was like, haha, that's my husband. She was okay with it. So instantly after that, I went home and married a new girl.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. But here's the thing. I started skipping through the first sexy scene with the wives.
Why?
Every time it'll be pictures on the screen showing you what's happening because I don't understand what intercourse is. And
you will have to all that fucking VR shit. Oh my god!
there's writing going on under it, like explaining like what they're both saying, like stuff. Just sexy stylized erotica. So it'll be like, I don't know why the Japanese people are into this. But I'm blaming them. So it'll be like So yeah, you slowly insert your dick, like, but it'll always go into detail about like feeling the girl's hymen break every time, and then it'll be like, it won't leave it alone. It'll be like, it'll say about, it'll go, so I'll skip that bit, be like, oh, don't tell me about that, tell me about the sexy things.
Yeah.
So it'll go further on into sex, and like another minute later it'll be like, oh, you can feel her juices mixed with her blood from her hymen. I know!
I don't need this!
I know!
Stop!
So I've started skipping through the first sex scene with
that would make sense.
any girl on the game, because I just don't care about hymens.
Yeah. I want to hear about blood while you're doing it. Like, it doesn't do it for me, personally.
So let me tell you about the one cool thing about the game. Is I'm going against, the overarching story is I'm going against an evil organization called Snake Crest. And their symbol is a symbol of a snake that goes around and eats itself, like, pardon me.
Like that.
Like that. There's, you know what I mean, there's another snake off God of War or something, or mythology, whatever. But there's 5 main members of Snake Crest. And I'm not going to go into detail about them, but this is why the game is kind of cool. There's one big leader, but the other 4 members absolutely hate each other.
Right.
But because they're so powerful and prominent in other countries or other regions on the land, they have to work together and use each other.
Right.
So you've got a cool story about your team of wives and you going after Snake Crest to try and stop them from doing bad things. But also how Snake Crest is, that's why it's got a picture of it's devouring itself.
Right.
So it's got a really cool dynamic of all the villains plotting against each other as well.
A vicious circle.
And it going through the game, but the main head honcho of Snake Crest, you know he's in control, you know, like, he knows they're all killing each other, but he's like, he's loving it, so secretly he's powering up to do something.
Right.
So the story is fucking really sick, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, we are.
But, yeah, a lot of hymens. Too little time. As the old saying goes.
It sounds like a decent game, you know.
If only it was in VR.
And it wasn't just pictures. Oh man, it's weird. It's weird. Japanese I'm going to Japan in October. And if I don't see at least one
Bukkake
tentacle driven story somewhere in Japan, I'm going to be very upset.
I'm sure you'll find everything.
Just normal TV. It's like, oh, what's on the TV today? I'll put it on channel 1.
Yeah, like, we have like shows like this, Good Morning or whatever, in the morning, and I would love it if they just had straight up.
It's fine because they just
morning TV hentai.
They censor the whole, so it's perfectly fine.
What's illegal in Japan? Or not illegal, but
video
what has
games.
to be? What's censored? Is it either like not having pubes or having pubes? I know it's one of them is greatly frowned upon.
Probably not having pubes then.
Maybe.
Because maybe that makes them look underage or something.
Maybe. And they all look quite small there anyway.
They all look like, you know, anything I've seen of that style, all the women always look super young, and it's really odd. But
no, I'm not talking about animated. I'm saying in general porn. They don't allow people to either have pubes or not have pubes. For some reason.
But for me personally, like when they got a great big bush, it's quite off-putting, I've got to be honest. It's just like, yeah, it doesn't do it for me. If it's like stylized, you know, like a Brazilian strip or something like that, then it's like, oh, okay, I can deal with that. Or if it's just like fresh and clean on a mature lady, then it does it for me, I does see. Just so you know.
That's my favourite video game.
Yes. Wait, we on about video games? I thought you were on about like real shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. The part of me is like, I wonder. I've never been with a girl with a ginormous.
You were gonna say a dick.
Set.
You were gonna say a dick.
No, because I've been with many girls with dicks. In my VR headset.
Oh, fuck.
I've dreamed a dream. The time's gone by.
Dear God, what is this podcast?
No, I've never been with a girl with just a bush.
Yeah, no, I don't. Doesn't do it for me. I literally text them before I get shit. I'm joking. I don't.
Do you have a bush?
No. First off, I asked, do you have a dick?
Do you?
Because this day you do not know.
Hey, you never know. Maybe their dick identifies as a vagina.
Not much I can do with that still. Fuck you.
What you should do when you get a girlfriend, just one time before you sleep with her, identify as a girl.
Yes.
And then be like, haha, I made you a lesbian.
You're lesbian. Bitch.
It'll make you a lesbian.
And then she'll go, oh, I'm leaving it. I'll be like,
understandable.
All around me. Oh, so, do we talk about the PS5?
Yeah.
PS5.
Hey, there's another one.
It was announced.
Isn't that the slogan?
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Hey, here's another one. Feel like this generation still hasn't kicked off yet? Doesn't matter, because we're bringing a new one.
Oh, what's the top games of this generation?
They've all been on PlayStation. I would say God of War, Horizon. What was the other one? Spider-Man was pretty big. That was pretty good. What else, man? What am I? Red Dead Redemption.
Of this generation, they're the top games.
I would say so.
That's depressing.
It is.
Go.
GTA. I've heard a rumor that GTA 6 is going to be a timed exclusive.
On
No,
Sony.
not a timed exclusive. Sorry. A launch title for the new consoles when they release.
Could be.
That would be a big selling point for the new consoles.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
I think. Well, actually, yeah. If Sony actually
It'd be for the
had,
Xbox as well. The one they bring out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'd be for the new gen. Because they just haven't announced it yet.
Well, in that case, yeah, that'd be a
good way to get new
probably
consoles.
one of the only things that they could offer me that I'd be like, yeah, that's going to make me buy a new console for. But it's going to come out on PC.
Yeah, but it always
like Red Dead 2.
One day.
Or Red Dead 1.
One day. Yeah, no, I don't know why Rockstar so, I guess, lazy to bringing things out on the PC.
I don't know.
It frustrates me.
Because surely they use the same engine for Grand Theft Auto 5 as they do Red Dead.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. So it's like they're afraid of money.
No, they're afraid of the PC players breaking their game and modding it into oblivion.
Pirating it is.
Yeah, but even outside the pirates, they still make plenty of money.
It's not like pirate takes money away from them.
No.
Most pirates wouldn't buy the fucking game.
I've never pirated a PC game in my life. Yeah, no, I've never pirated a PC game in my life. So, I mean, not everyone is gonna do that.
Speaking as someone who doesn't pirate PC games, I could see why people would.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I would see why people would, but I don't know. I don't trust myself to do it, because knowing me, I will download the wrong thing and then destroy my computer with ungodly viruses. And yeah, I just, outside of back in the day when you would LimeWire songs, I've never really been into the pirate life. You know what I mean?
You have not lived.
I am the captain now.
There's numerous games that I haven't pirated, which have been great choices to not pirate, because I found out the games have been dreadful. So luckily I never pirated them.
They need to start doing demos again.
Yeah, they need to release some demo discs.
Yes. Well, yeah, just general demos for new games, you know what I mean? So you can play Play
Steam
before you
has
buy.
that.
Try before you buy.
Steam has a little bit of that going on. You can down. Yeah, some games actually
No, I can't
have
see
demos.
many.
Because the reason, obviously, demo discs stopped was because games are so large that you couldn't compile a collection for.
Yeah, but you only need like one section of a game.
Still, you're gonna have to get in all. You have to get the engine into it, all the textures, everything.
Well, they did it before.
yeah, but the
Technology's getting better.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're just being lazy. Well, I reckon, eh?
No, Steam allows some games to have demos downloaded.
Not the big ones, though. I don't think. Anyway, right, we talked about the PlayStation 5 there. So yeah, it's got an SSD now.
Whoa!
Like, you know, the computers have for many moons.
Yeah.
But it's got an SSD now. It's supposed to be great.
What, the SSD?
The SSD is supposed to be great. And that's about all I
I
know.
hope that's their description.
It is my translation of the
So
description.
we have 16 gig of RAM and an SSD. It's great.
That's pretty much, yeah. It's that's my translation of the description.
Okay.
What else is it has? There's an SSD. Hang on, where's my phone? Pass my phone. It's right there, right in front of your face. That's it, right there. See it? No, it's on the windowsill. It's right in front of your face. In the windowsill, on the windowsill. That's my finger.
There you go.
Come here, thank you. Give it the fuck. Right. Oh yeah, it has 8K. Guess who just bought a 4K TV? It has backwards compatibility
Backwards
for
compatibility.
PlayStation 4. Yay!
What about PlayStation 3,
I don't know.
2, 1?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Will it upscale? Probably not.
I would really like it to have backwards compatibility with 3, 2, and 1.
Like,
Why
in
not?
terms of backwards compatibility, they've been quite lazy with it. I think Xbox done the best job of backwards compatibility because even the old games get upscaled to new resolutions and stuff, which is great.
Yes.
PlayStation haven't been so good on that front.
No.
Yeah, SSD, which is awesome, I suppose, and ray tracing, which is a big buzzword in PC gaming right now.
Oh, that's the new thing, right?
For me, it's like what?
So yeah, it makes. From what I've seen, it's a really good lighting
Oh, okay.
engine.
Lighting.
thing.
If you think about it, lighting is like the most important thing for games.
I mean, yeah, but
it's the thing that makes it look most realistic.
are you after realism anymore?
It depends what game I play.
Or are you after just a good video game?
If I play a historically accurate World War II game or World War game that is definitely not Battlefield, I would I would like it to look somewhat realistic. Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, cool. They're gonna have really good lights.
yeah. When I play like Halo or something, like it doesn't have
Wow.
it doesn't have to look realistic, but as long as like the graphics for what it is are good.
PC already has it.
What, Halo 6?
The PC already has ray tracing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, PC already has ray tracing, but I don't have a graphics card good enough to utilize it.
No, me at the moment, but
So
soon
soon
I'm gonna order a new graphics card.
you'll
soon.
order a new graphics card that will probably be the same price as the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, and my PC already has like multiple SSDs in it. You know, all the RAM you could want. VR porn.
That is a big bonus. A big bonus.
Nice.
See what I did there?
Yeah, you made it sound like boner, like
yeah,
penis.
I did. I'm good, didn't I?
Boner, like penis.
Like a
Like a penis.
Now, here's what I'm worried about the PlayStation 5. I don't think anything has been said, but someone put a picture of Ellie. I think I can't remember. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in a while. I think it's Ellie from Left 4 Dead
Yeah.
as the thumbnail for the PlayStation 5. So I'm thinking, wait, this better not be a fucking PlayStation 5 release now. I will be very upset.
No way.
Because this is one of the main reasons I bought a PlayStation 4. Because I am I fucking love The Last of Us. Did I say Left 4 Dead?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did I say Left 4 Dead? I said Left 4 Dead. Last of Us.
That's why I said no way, because...
Last of Us.
Start again.
They put a picture of Ellie from The Last of Us. Why did I say Left 4 Dead?
I don't know.
Man, I don't know.
Yeah,
oh my god, I did it again!
Valve is just being like, yeah, not going to release this on Steam.
Yeah,
it's just PlayStation 5.
The Last of Us
Yeah.
as a thumbnail for a video when they announced the PlayStation 5. So I'm thinking, wait, is this better not be a fucking release for the PlayStation 5?
It won't be.
Because I'm The Last of Us, the first one, is one of my favourite games of all time. One of.
Yeah.
Not the one of. Probably top 3. Yeah, definitely top 3.
Banjo and Halo.
Banjo, Halo 2, Last of Us, in that order.
Yeah.
So, yeah, one of my biggest reasonings for buying the PlayStation 4 Pro was so I can play the new Last of Us in glorious 4K.
Get fucked.
I'm telling you now, I am going to be very upset. I'm going to create a Twitter and cause outrage, as you do on Twitter.
Unlucky.
Fuck off.
What are you going to do? Buy a PlayStation 5?
Yeah, I'm
Fuck you.
going to have to sell my Pro, sell my Xbox One, sell my anal virginity down in the bay.
That's gone.
No, it isn't. And yeah, and then I'm just going to buy a PlayStation 5 purely so I can play Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
You did it again!
Oh.
The Last of Us 2!
Oh, it's one of my favourite games. Can't even say the name.
It's because it's zombies-ish kind of things.
Yeah, it's just one of those zombie games.
It was cool, right? Because when they announced the first trailer I ever saw for The Last of Us was off a documentary I actually watched by chance of a moss that grows on trees in the rainforest somewhere. And if it attaches to an insect, it will kill the insect and take control of their body and make it crawl as high as it can to reach sunlight so it can grow. And that's what the story for The Last of Us is based on, that moss.
Cool.
That transfers to humans.
Cool.
And it was like a little clip, like a little distorted clip of that documentary. And immediately, like I was fucking hooked because I remember that documentary very vividly. And I thought it was fucking scary but awesome.
No, I think I've seen the footage of that.
It's fucking...
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
But imagine a moss that mutated to do that to a human. That's what The Last of Us is.
Imagine being in that fucking meeting room deciding on the story for that game.
Yeah.
Imagine like being like, I got it, moss. Imagine the fucking looks you must have gotten.
They're like, what?
No, wait. guys, listen.
It paid off for them. I mean, I remember when that game got released, like it was getting tens across the board. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I never played it.
Oh, it's great.
I had the PlayStation to play it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think one of the things that really puts me off it, which is a silly thing to put you off a game, but the cover of the box.
The cover.
Looked, it was grey and brown and looked boring as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And I kid you not, that really put me off it.
Really?
And I was hearing it was good, and I was like, yeah, but more exciting things were like just triggering, like hitting with me.
Yeah.
Like hitting home runs with me, and that just. I know it was great, and I know it was a good game, but the box art really put me off.
That's interesting. In my opinion, it has one of the most engaging and blood racing intros of all time. It is my favourite gaming intro of all time. It is fucking sad.
I might watch it online.
Put headphones on.
I don't have a PlayStation.
Make your room dark. It's not scary, right? Make your room dark, and just watch it in the best resolution you can. Focus on nothing else but the game. This is how I played the game. I turned all the lights off. I fucking sat down, my big TV, popped my fucking headphones on, and then I just watched, listened, and played the intro. And honest to God, from that moment, I didn't want to put the game down. it puts you in the game immediately.
Right.
And it is fucking fantastic. Best intro to a game ever. Fight me.
See, I reckon when the PS5 is released, they'll do a triple pack of the Last of Us games.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
It's probably going to be a trilogy.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, then if it's going to be a trilogy, they're going to do a triple pack. Surely.
I reckon. And they got it remastered for the PS4 anyway, no? It came out on the PS3.
Yeah. And they can just put it out on the PS5 with ray tracing.
Remastered. PS6, Last of Us remastered. Fucking hell.
So, tell me more about the PS5.
That's about it, to be honest. It's just like the old consoles, but better. And
Cool.
it's probably going to retail at like 600 quid.
Well, I hope it has some video games.
All so far, the guy just talked like mad stuff about the console, saying how great it is and how great it's going to be, and then just listed some of the stuff it has. I don't think the Xbox has announced. Microsoft has announced a new console yet. Just the discless one that's already out.
Sony's not going to E3.
That's true.
So
yeah.
Microsoft is.
Yeah. This has worked in Microsoft's favour very well.
I don't know if anyone still cares about consoles.
No,
or video games.
But Microsoft can plan ahead now. They can add some extra flops to it. It's better.
They can.
Yeah, we got an SSSD, you know, an SSDD,
a super solid state drive.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
moving away from consoles eventually.
We need to know more about it first. Here's my question for you. So the Hunchback of Notre Dame burnt down, right?
Yep.
That place in France.
Yeah.
And Ubisoft is giving away Assassin's Creed Unity for free.
Yes.
Providing you download the launcher.
Yes. And it's for a week.
But you get it indefinitely.
Oh, you get it indefinitely?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So, first of all, yeah, it's very sad that something burnt down. Oh no, all that old shit.
Yeah. It's going to get rebuilt.
Yeah.
So, who cares? Nobody dies.
First of all, are you going to download Assassin's Creed Unity?
I already own Assassin's Creed Unity. I have the displeasure of owning that game. And if you are at all affected by the Notre Dame burning down and you are enticed to play this game, my advice to you is don't, because it is the fucking worst game I have ever played in my entire life. When I played it, it was so poorly optimized for a fucking good PC as well. The whole story was pointless. Everything that game led up to was pointless. The game played like shit. It is an insult, right? Fuck you, Ubisoft. You suck.
So, why? It's just because what? Like, tell me why it's so bad.
The story
in one sentence.
In one sentence. Terrible writing, terrible gameplay, and this is not a sentence. Everything about it is awful. They literally shit that game out on a plate and then hand it to you for 40 quid.
So basically, a disaster happened in France, and Ubisoft turned around by saying, "Hey, have another disaster."
Yes, that's exactly what happened. They celebrated a disaster with a disaster.
I understand why it's a nice gesture, but in my head, all that I can think of is Ubisoft trying to get some good publicity.
Yes.
And be like, here's an old game we don't make any fucking money out of anymore anyway.
And
I know that's a cynical way to look at it.
But it is true.
But I can't see any other way.
It's awful. It is an awful fucking game. And it's not like, I thought it was just me. I got my brother to play it as well, and he said exactly the same. We don't always agree on video games. It is awful. It is an awful, awful, awful game.
Well, it's free if anybody wants to try it on Play, is that the one? I've recently deleted all the launchers apart from Steam because I had fucking Uplay, Battle.net, Origin,
just
Bethesda
launcher.
It's too much. It got to the point I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Just put them all in one place or two places.
Right.
Steam and Epic, and leave it there.
Epic I've kept because Epic gave me free games.
Yes.
For everyone, and they've recently given out The Witness, which is a which is a fun puzzle game. I've activated the free game, but I haven't played it yet. Okay. So recently today I have just finished installing or downloading Devil May Cry 5.
Hey,
I'm gonna play that and maybe Witness the next week.
Cool.
So my final question for you is: if you had to burn down one historic place to get a free video game, so that's be related, what would you burn down? So, for example, I know you technically couldn't burn this down, but you could burn down the pyramids to get Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I don't want another Assassin's Creed game.
No, that was an example.
I would burn down the biggest train station in the world so I can get Train Simulator and all the DLC.
That's okay. That's the best answer.
What about you?
There's no point in me answering.
What would you? What would you?
I need to think because you've won. I think
I have won. £15,000 in DLC or £1,500 in DLC.
Yeah.
I would sell it all.
More than that.
More than that. I'm rich now. I'm moving out. Well, I don't live with you.
No. Yeah, maybe if you want. I have a bit larger than single bed. Yeah. I think it's called a double A. Shit,
come on, think, man.
That's my question. I already don't know. I would burn down. I'd burn down EA's headquarters.
And then not have any games. Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, just burn down EA.
I just burn down EA headquarters.
I mean, they did announce that new Star Wars.
Yeah, but I can't believe they have a white male protagonist.
Oh no!
People have been complaining about this.
Of course they have.
I don't even want to talk about it because I don't even give them fucking light of day.
You just, it's just how it is now.
And they've covered up all the titties in Mortal Kombat.
Really?
Yeah.
But why?
Innit?
I like titties.
I mean, that's people
Stop.
People have said like, oh, women wouldn't be dressed so scantily clad going into a full combat situation.
No, it's a video game.
Not only that, but first of all, the men are topless. I don't want them to cover up because whatever. Also, how do women fight in the UFC?
With
tiny fucking shorts on, stuff covering their tits. And that's it. They're less covered up in real life fighting than they are in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and men were even less than him again.
Yeah, and that's whatever.
I mean, stop making this a big deal. And most of the people I see complaining probably don't even play the games.
No.
They just see the thing and they're like, ah!
Yeah, exactly. Subverse has proved that there is a very large market, now hitting over £1 million pounds or dollars on their donations on their Kickstarter. That there's a very large market for people who want to see some boobs. And it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not.
Fucking let people. Free the titty.
It's so silly. Free the titty.
Free the titty.
For, like, women are getting banned on Instagram for like accidentally, like they're taking like, you know, sexy pics of themselves. You know, because they're confident in themselves, and every now and then a little bit of nip, not much, just a little bit of nip pokes out, and they're banned.
Yeah.
Post removed.
Hey, let people.
If people want to post that, like nobody's forcing them to post these things, and no
one's forcing you to play
nobody's
these games.
forcing you to play these games.
But I mean, Mortal Kombat, in my eyes, and this is the last thing we'll speak about today, has since the beginning tried to appeal to like man's most lustish natures.
Yeah.
Because it's like super gory shit. But obviously, no one wants to see in real life, but they love seeing it there.
Yeah,
and like the part of the appeal was like this big hunky man, illustrious women.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's all the awesome shit you want.
Yeah.
like heavy metal, death. Like, but now they're normie in it.
I tell you, like, if this sort of outrage culture carries on in 20 years' time, no, I'd say 10 years' time, we can have the most boring fucking video games of all time.
Sony are already censoring all of their games. Like, all the games that come to their store, they're blurring out Eddie Titty, blurring out people in bras, putting, like, shit over it. So
come on now, it's a video game. It's a fucking video game.
But I'll tell you where they can't blur out the titties.
VR porn. Off he goes.
We'll see you next week.
Oh, that's scarred me for life. I'm right.